Good evening, friends. Today in the morning, we discussed briefly the Raga Anand Bhairavi, which is a janya of the 20th Melakarta, Nata Bhairavi, which is the major scale raga out of which Anand Bhairavi has been derived. Though Anand Bhairavi is reportedly older than Nata Bhairavi itself, but Salaripan, as it was called in the Tamil music system, now falls under Nata Bhairavi. Nata Bhairavi itself is a Sampurna Raga, Melakarta Raga. षड्ज ऋषभ तीव्र गांधार मध्यम पंचम तीव्र दैवता कैकली और तीव्र निषाद and षड्ज. The आरोहण अवरोहण सरी गम पदनी सा नि द प मगरी सा. The signature phrase of Nata Bhairavi is somewhat like this: Nata Bhairavi, Nata Bhairavi, Nata Bhairavi, Nata Bhairavi, Nata Bhairavi. The most famous composition in this raga is by Papanasan Sivan, otherwise popularly called as Tamil Tyagaiya. And we are fortunate to have lived in his times, those at least who have been born in the 70s, 60s and 70s, did live during his period as well. He died somewhere in the mid-70s. I remember having heard one of his concerts when I was hardly 4-5 years old. I didn't understand a thing, of course. It was at the South Indian Samaj temple in Lakshmibai Nagar. He is also famously known for having introduced M.S. Subbulakshmi to films. Seva Sadanam is one of his most famous films where he was the composer of music. He's been a prolific composer of kritis across languages, Sanskrit as well as Tamil. And one of his compositions on Lord Subramanya, along with his queen consorts, Valli and Devasena, is very famous in Nata Bhairavi. It goes somewhat like this. I'll just sing the first two lines. Sri Valli Devasena Pate, Sri Valli Devasena Pate, Sri Valli Devasena Pate, Sri Subramanya Namostute, Sri Valli Devasena Pate, Sri Subramanya Namostute, Sri Valli Devasena Pate. This is on Lord Kartikeya in Tiruchendur, one of the 6 houses of Lord Kartikeya in Tamil Nadu. There is one house in Karnataka as well, southern Karnataka, which is called Kukke Subramanya. So Subramanya, Sri Valli Devasena Pate, Sri Subramanya Namostute. Ilayaraja has used Nata Bhairavi extensively, and one of his most famous compositions in this raga, which involves a lot of western elements also, is from a film called Mood Pani or Mist. Prakash Potan and I think Shobha were the actors. Prakash Potan is actually the protagonist, or rather the antagonist in this movie. And this particular song composed by Isai Gnani and sung by Yesudas, otherwise popularly called as Dasetan, is Iniya pun nilave ganavin kanave. The lyrics are composed by Gangayamaran sir, Ilayaraja's own brother, and it is one of the most beautiful compositions. So the next video is going to be a recording of N Punyan N Iniya Pon Nilave. I'm really sorry. Anyway, so let's record N Iniya Pon Nilave by Isenyani, sung by Yesudas, called popularly as Dasetan or Gana Gandharva, one of the greatest not only playback singers in southern as well as northern India. He's sung in Bollywood, he's sung in Collywood, he's sung in Tollywood, he's sung in Mollywood. He's sung almost everywhere, and I have great respect for him. He learnt music from Chembe Vaidyanath Bhagavatar, one of the greatest legends of Carnatic music, based out of the state of Kerala. Now, there's a very interesting story about Yesudas and how he learned. Yesudas, as you know, Jesudas is actually a Christian. And Chembe Vedyanatha Bhagavatar's wife was very orthodox. And Chembe was so enamored of Yesudas' voice that he agreed to teach Yesudas. However, his wife put a condition that Yesudas, yes, you can take him as a student. And you know, in those days, in the early 50s, 60s, Gurukula system was followed. But unfortunately, Yesudas couldn't stay with his guru because he was a Christian, and Chembe Vedyanatha Bhagavatar was a Pakka Orthodox Brahmin. And so Yesudas used to come daily to Chembe Vedyanatha Bhagavatar's house. Chembe used to sit inside on his swing in the, the Angan inside the house, old Kerala houses, there is a central courtyard and there is a veranda outside, and Yesudas used to sit outside while Chembe used to teach him from inside. Imagine, even in the heat of Kerala, the humidity of Kerala, he is not sitting inside but sitting outside. Imagine the amount of dedication that he had, and that's why he is where he is, one of the greatest playback singers in the world, not only India but in the world. So my next video would be N Iniya Pon Nilave from the film Moodpani, that is My Sweet Moon, Sweet Golden Moon, from the film Moodpani, which is Mist, sung by Dasetan, composed by Isenyani Ilayaraja, who in my opinion is way ahead of all composers across India. In my opinion, he is the greatest, followed very closely by Panchabda Adibarman. So next video is going to be N Iniya Pon Nilave. Gangayamaran's lyrics, Moodpani, Mist is the movie. Please stay tuned for the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.